Today was a very sad day. A sad day in my life in Japan. It's too hard to say, I cooked Yorkshire puddings and I didn't eat any. And not only did I not eat any, but I didn't have any meat or any gravy to go with them. It's a sad, sad day, let me tell you. It really broke my heart. It really did. Really did. Okay, enough of the amateur dramatics. It's spring break, I'm bored. While I've still got Janet's oven, I'm using the time wisely, but painfully. Making things for my freezer. I obviously was very bored, and that when I came out of the shower I decided to pleat my hair so I'd have little waves running through it. And still I have too much time on my hands. That's not to say there isn't things I could be doing, but I just can't be bothered. Do you know that way? You just cannot be bothered. I could be making lesson plans for lessons I don't know that I'm getting. I could be cleaning out my car because I'm getting a new one. Because the old, I didn't tell you, the old company, or the car leasing company has, well, I don't know if they went bankrupt, but they're certainly in financial difficulties, so we have to give the cars back. I've just got used to my wee Suzuki. I have to give her back. But I'm getting a new car on Monday. So the old car is going back on Monday and the new car is coming on Monday. So I'm going to a dealership with my wee housewife. Maybe I'll be able to choose. I don't know. Maybe. I want a cool one. A cool black one. I'll pimp it out. Oh, yes. You watch, I'll probably get like some wee old granny red one or something like that. But yeah, so spring break. Not been up to much in the past few weeks. Had a lot of graduation ceremonies. There are so many ceremonies in Japanese school life. So many ceremonies. And let me tell you, half of them you can really do without. The thing I don't seem to get, right, the thing I don't understand, maybe one of you people out there can explain it for me, but there seems to be no fun involved in the ceremonies. At all. Whatever. No sense of humour, no nothing, just we're here to do a job face. Which really makes them boring. Like, I remember ceremonies at school, you know, somebody'd like rush, trip to go up to the platform or the stage or whatever, they trip, everybody, you know, a little giggle, whatever. If somebody did that here, oh my god, it'd be a disaster. Either that or no one would say anything and you'd be left in awkward silence. They really just, there doesn't seem to be any fun about it. See if there was fun, then, you know, have as many ceremonies as you want. But they just don't seem to have fun. It's like, there was a thing on the schedule and I'm looking at it and I'm like, not got a clue. So I asked my teacher, I said, what's that? And the best way she explains it, right, kid you not, is it's the graduation party. And I'm like, alright, okay. So I'm going along thinking, woo, party. Shh, these poor kids. What the graduation party was the first graders and the second graders giving presents to the third graders. Presents included singing songs, doing some dancing, and doing some skits, which all have major potential for fun. And apart from the dance that the first graders did, which, let's face it, was actually pretty half-hearted, if I'm honest about it, there wasn't fun. There was no mad people breaking out onto the stage and stuff like that. I mean, I remember the stuff we did at school. I mean, maybe it's just my school, maybe my high school was just a little bit crazy. And, you know, I'm perfectly able to accept that that might be the right answer. But we had fun. Alright, maybe the teachers didn't, but we had fun. And that's what counts. And these kids don't look like they're having fun. And I feel sorry for them. I just had to get that off my chest. After that, let's see. Yeah, so after the graduation party, then they had the graduation ceremony. Like 3 days later. The graduation ceremony consists of people running up to the stage and getting given a certificate, bowing, and walking off the stage. It was all very military precision-like. I suppose it was a bit like my university graduation, you know. One name gets called, you run up to your allotted place, you bow, you get hit in the head with a cap or whatever, you know. And that's you, you're graduated. Then we had a seen-off ceremony, so basically the kids get stuff and get to go home. Well, the third graders do. And we wave them off, and the brass band gives them a little tune to go home by. Which is fair dues. But it's all a bit confusing for me. Of course, after the graduation ceremony, you've got to have the graduation inkai, which obviously is just teachers, where people get roaring drunk for no other excuse than there was a graduation. Do you know, what can I say? I just don't understand it at all. I mean, I do, like, people have explained it, and it makes sense at the time, and then I think back and think, hold on a minute, but why do you know do this? But, you know, that's the beauty of having different cultures and different people and different things. So people keep telling me. But no, so I had the Enkai. I got roaring drunk because somebody decided that I'm Scottish, so therefore I must drink Scotch. I don't, but to make them happy, I had one turned into 4, 4 turned into minor blind spots and throwing up the next day. But it was alright, because I've seemed to have forgotten about it now, but I was in dreadful pain that day, and that was my first real hangover. Normally I drink, I get to that point where you're just about to tip over the edge into drunk, and I waggle myself back, but with whiskey, I mean, it didn't help, I was drinking all the shots. But I had to do something to get that taste out of my mouth. Oh. Yeah, so anyway, not been up to much. I caught up my TV though. Desperate Housewives getting exciting, isn't it? Ooh, is Edie dead? Isn't she? We'll never know until the next episode. A lot of TV shows have finished now, so I'm resorting to watching American TV.